Oh, welcome back, folks, to another episode of my Jerusalem playthrough, where we're hopefully going to wrap up this war against the Ottomans here fairly quickly. Good news, guys. Good news, which I'll show you here in a second. I checked the thing on the options menu, compact battle resolutions, or whatever it's called. Wow. It's almost like I have eyes in my head and I can read. And I have some kind of other thing in my head which resembles something like a sort of consciousness or something. It's almost like I'm a fully autonomous human being, guys, and I changed the options menu. Feels good, man. Feels really good, man. I noticed that Altruis is up with this nation, and that looks like freebies to me, lads. I'm keen to going in against him when it's appropriate down here. And I've got a lot of other stuff that I actually want to do. Wow, look at that! Economy just bumped up again. Trade increased in Constantinople, but why is it so fluctuating right now? Whatever. It's weird. I'm not going to complain about money. When I looked at it, I mean, right now, yeah. Right now, if we stop doing the share knowledge, we're back up to where we were, like almost 100k a month. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why for just like a year and a half, it's just like, yeah, you're making no money. I was like, what? But that's all good. I'd really like to take over Persia as well, just so that a lot of this wealth comes through. There's a lot of stuff I want to do with my money here, guys. Some stock exchanges would be good. Some of these would give an immediate payoff, like in Pasai, down in Malacca or whatever, but also, even that, believe it or not, in Ragusa. Yeah, there's quite a bit of wealth going into Germany that we could do with ourselves. Kind of concerned that Portugal's relations, I think it's 21 that we can integrate him. I'm kind of concerned that he might have bad relations with us if we peace out from war and lose the modifier for being involved in the same war. Get stack wiped, Ottomans. Who's boss now, huh? Who's boss now? I bet when we accumulate on your border, you're pooing your pants, right, Ottomans? You should try going like 3 or 4 over your Diplo relation slots. Like we had to. With just the mere suggestion that you're going to attack. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to sit on your forts, your rank 1 forts, for ages and not siege them down. For ages, because we're Jerusalem. That's how we roll. Alright, we should be able to core 2 of those up. And this war's almost over because we didn't need a tremendous amount of war score, if you guys recall. He's low enthusiasm. Considering we're taking less than this. Oh, I think that's still too much. Go for that. Yep. Let's just quickly do some carpet siege-like maneuvers. He's afraid of us there, that's fine. We don't even need to engage him again. And then colonies, let's just quickly look if there's any available. I don't really think there is any available out at sea any longer. Yeah. So it's going to be about time to begin colonizing inland, which we have a lot kind of safeguarded around in Africa in particular, which other nations do not. So, ha, suckers. Our colonies are going to be put to good use. But yeah, like I said a few times, we could definitely free up another slot if we start getting far ahead in military. It would be cool to drop that and go for a final military idea. Some people were saying we need policies. I haven't planned out any policies in this run, so I'm not sure I agree with you guys. We could do a military policy, but none are really standing out to me. I'd probably wait anyway before we take it here, as I'm trying to catch up in military right now. We can definitely work some policies in though. Like I said, if we take another military idea to try to improve our quality a little bit for when we go in against Ming, that kind of thing. Alright, and this guy's Dunsies. So, waiting on that there. Cool. I was thinking about attacking Shirvan finally. Who I'm probably mispronouncing. God dang it, Conrad. Another bad ear. Nothing but bad ears, nothing but net, nothing but air, nothing but something. You guys know what I'm talking about. Get wrecked, Ottomans. We're chilling at 100 power projection. That's good. Ming's our only rival, and I suspect he's going to become invalid. Sorry to say. Portugal's happy. That's good to see, so I can keep that emissary free. Is this guy an accepted culture? He is. I'm going to take that because it's a very economic move. And we're going to try to start funding. I took him because he's 50% cost, guys, and I'm going to try to, go above really high level advisors. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Ooh. The reputation is not doing that much for me right now because our diplo points are so low. Let's take this nice combo here for the event to get 200, 200. Getting 200 diplo points would be huge right now. Okay, so we've got this stack here who is liberated. He's coming down to participate. Now, who do we want to attack next? We can attack him, but I guess Shiravan, if that's pronounced correctly. How large is this guy? If we attack him, I could piece this guy out in the same time. We don't share cores that we're coring up. Yeah, so Shiravan's next, I think. Oh, nice event there. Beauty, mate. Beauty, mate. Okay, we're no longer over 100% overextension. We can get a negative event. That's nice. So this is basically 2 stacks, another one out there. Let's send can we afford? I think so. I'm going to go ahead and send 2 stacks to make sure we've got the job done out to Southeast Asia finally. And I think Brunei will be our target. 6 fire. Decent. Sorry, excuse me. Let's come out here. Get this trade company more powerful. Because I want that merchant. Let's take yearly prestige here and make sure we don't get stuck with this 133 air. So our prestige is looking bad now. But there you go. Uh-oh. And Great Britain hates us because of our lack of prestige. Nobody support him. We go to war, that will bump our relations up real quick. So that's part of the reason I did that. Let's just go ahead and take that Diplo reputation to help that out as well. Alright, so my plan is to have basically this annexable ready to go, basically. That's the plan. As soon as we've caught up the provinces we're currently coring. And what I could do is also take this guy out, and that's probably like 100% overextension, I think. So let's start a war with him as well. Now, we can begin integrating Portugal really soon, but we can afford to be inefficient there, I would say. Because I don't have any bloody Diplo points to spend. Diplo power. Alright, let's actually make sure when I do this that I'm doing it in these regions. I want to isolate Africa and make sure basically that when the, you know, time comes for them to revolt again, that it's all converted. Economy is doing really nicely. That's good. Truce is up with Hormuz. That took no time at all. Guess it was a white piece. He's got pretty good diplomacy though, being allied to Delhi, who is the 8th great power. Aha, your troops. That was easy. Yeah, so GB's happy for now, good. Nobody supported their independence and therefore rose their liberty desire. Wow. Didn't expect that. Rebels. Yeah. See, we're converting around that region. That's fine. But let's make sure that this is converted first. Which kind of means I have to do it manually. Definitely just going to consider taking out a loan here and embracing. Okay, that's one fort down. The others are going really quickly. So let's try to catch some of his troops. Because we are going for a mass full annexation there, and we want them to be demoralized. Our allies are really participating out there, which is pretty good to see. And let's hope we get a good air for once, man. Sucks to have my prestige basically up from, you know, 100-ish all the way down like this. So I'm wondering if we can jack this guy's siege progress. The rebels, I mean. And let's do some look-see to see how much. Okay. We're not going to overextend, fully annex, I mean. But I'm thinking about the overextension. Probably about 74 at a glance. Which means we're looking at about 26. Cool. Seems to me we can fully annex that guy out here. Alright, truce is up with the Commonwealth. Gulp. Stupid Commonwealth and their Polish ideas. Scandinavia's got some debt. I wonder if we could do the old school break alliance. His prestige is really high and ours is low. I think, believe it or not, that would be quite plausible to break alliance with him because we're so powerful. But we're going to need some prestige if we want to do that. We are gaining a lot of prestige right now, but yeah. We weren't able to jack his siege progress there, but it's a small level fort anyway. Taking no time at all. Yeah, good. Good stuff. And for the first time ever, we're ready to peace out back to back. We're done with these wars, basically. This one will take no time. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Spend those admin points. So just waiting on the core, which can be quite boring sometimes, but whatever. Now, the Commonwealth, he's the guy who stack wiped me and so on. I kind of want to be in a position to hire some more units to be dealing with him, or alternatively, I guess, utilizing the French and the Spanish directly myself when we inherit them. Don't want to be standing on top of each other. Oh, he looks so free right now. I want to take him out. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We got that overextension to worry about. Well, Spain doesn't seem like he's progressing here very well. Suffer some attrition, but whatever. It's the price we pay. Do I have siege here? Is Flanders still a tributary? He is. Wow. Russia and Flanders both being tributaries. Russia I kind of understand. Especially because they might have even like bordered each other. I don't know. They probably did, and Russia declines more and more. Like, I kind of get that move. But Flanders has been a tributary for ages. It seems a bit depressing. Why? Why would that be the case? Especially because he's doing alright. Flanders is doing quite well. Like, he's basically a lesser form of the Netherlands right now. But he's definitely got colonial activity going on. Alrighty, I think we're converting everything in Africa, so I don't even need to worry or think about it anymore. Life's good. Bavaria is rivaled by the Emperor. Yep, and he wouldn't back him up. I do actually have whole border with him. Interesting. How are we doing on our core in progress? Alright. Let's go ahead and take a loan. Embrace. And now we'll no longer do the knowledge sharing. He might have turned it off anyway. Yeah, he turned it off anyway. I'm dumb. Oh, jeez, I unpaused the game. I've made that mistake before. Let's tick up, monk. I did that once, like when they first made the institutes, like Lost, and it was like deep into a game, and I don't save scum, but I mean my viewers cringed big time. Like I was live streaming at the time. This was years ago, and people like just literally left. They're just like, bye, what a noob. It was so painful to just throw away the... No, I was knowledge sharing. Okay. See, I thought knowledge sharing went away when at some point, which it does. I don't know. I'm mind blanking right now on the details, but I just thought for a second there that it did cancel knowledge sharing. No, but there we are. We're back up to yeah, 100k. 100 ducats almost every month. Almost 100 ducats almost every month. That's really nice. That's with overextension, of course. So feeling pretty affluent. We've got one loan, not a big deal at all. And definitely want to think about some buildings. Not so much these, but some trading buildings might benefit us. The thing is, we want to do it in contested areas. And, you know, this is not contested. It's contested by these two, which we'll integrate. Venice, there's not that much money in it. Maybe Constantinople. Got one there, you dope. Zero's going this way. Yeah, maybe Ragusa, but the trade power here is just not that high. Don't actually seem to be in need of them as much as I might have thought. Maybe out in Southeast Asia? Alrighty, so both of these guys are ready to be pieced out, right? Let's check. This guy's enthusiasm's higher all of a sudden. Oh, he is. So my attrition lasts too long here. It's 3 years. Yeah, I guess the next war is probably actually Brunei. So should we start this? Is there any reason to be at peace? Integrating Portugal we should be at peace for, but like I said, I've talked about that. Kind of good on that regard. There's no way I'm going to call this up before we hit the cap, I'm sorry to say. 2% production. That's a good boon there, man. That's a good boon at this stage. Doing it real nice with the economy. I think it's going to be all about funding the troops, that money, so that we can just smash nations like the Commonwealth now. What a disgrace that was last time. How's Australia's Liberty's Eyes doing? Fine. Perfectly fine. Oh, That's a really nice boon. Profits in Mecca. Damn, what a nice little event. Yes, please. Otherwise, this is boring, waiting for the peace out. Thinking about taking out this guy. Let's get a stack going down here. He's got no friends. Because he affects this and this trade power. I want to get rid of him. So I was checking out Australia, guys, and I counted the provinces. This little dude, the Spanish Australia, is going to give us a merchant as soon as we integrate Spain. So that's pretty cool. In that sense, that we're going to have two colonial nations in Australia, which are of a productive size. Let's just wait for this guy to finish up. How much overextension is this again? We should be good. We should be good. Nice. The influence in Persia grows even more. Let's actually check out our power in Persia. Damn, dude. Damn. And this almost all flows through here. So that is almost definitely a good place for one of our merchants right now. The question is, who does the least? Maybe that. 6 ducats. I think that, I'm sorry to say, because if we had a legion of light ships, if this game was a little bit more profitable, we could be pulling tons of wealth out of there. But it's all good. I'm happy. We're owning, we're winning. That's a gigantic stack. Let's make sure we're using our best general. I mean, this pretty much is our best general. Maybe 3-6. 5-4 is probably our best general. All right. This war here is going to give us a merchant. So our economy is going to go absolutely ham. Which is pretty cool. That's not cool. My light ships. Yep. Losing light ships feels bad, man. It's okay. It's all over. So, do you have a fort out here? Ah, he doesn't have a fort. Beautiful. We might not even need to go out and siege that down. Okay, so I don't know where the other provinces are. That's Sulu. No, that's Brunei. Okay. I'm thinking about intentionally not fully annexing him to make the war much easier. Less tedious, let's put it that way. Nice, we butchered those rebels. And then this guy can help kind of top off the overextension to a better round number. I think if we own that, I think this one war is going to give us 2 merchants basically, but also increase our trade in these regions, and therefore social mobility feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. That's pretty much, it seems, I mean, unavoidable is an exaggeration, but it kind of seems unavoidable. Like, if you're trying to get those monarch points consistently, 75 instead of 20. Oh, what am I saying? 150 instead of 50 or 100. It does seem somewhat inevitable. That we get some of these nasty events every now and then. 1-2-1. 1-2-1. Why are you doing this to me, game? I should have been content with the slightly above average air, I guess. I don't want this trash, dude. Rip all our prestige continuously. Because we're not going to deal with this trash. You are not worthy of the greatest nation in the world, Jerusalem. Get out of here with this terrible stats. Coalition grows, man. But it's weak. There was one point in this game that I was actually a little bit worried about the coalition. And it ain't now. That's for sure. This is a war. We've been so preoccupied in Europe, guys, over these unions. This is a war that should have happened damn near 100 years ago and profitable. It's going to be a really profitable war. A part of me feels like in an alternative life, if we had just managed to do this simultaneously, we'd be in like much better shape. But we're in perfectly good shape, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's get our siege general over here. And I guess we can start going crazy again with our military points. Nowadays, swimming in the military points once again. Which means basically artillery barrages. Artillery barrages to the left, artillery barrages to the right. Which is fun. Good times. Sieging faster. I'm not going to be one to complain about sieging faster. Because we're really slow at sieging. We just never do it. There we go. Alright, now this, we might have war score cost issues. GB's arriving, damn. Alright, let's take one stack. To get us some more score over here. Drop his capital, which should take no time at all. Scandinavia 41. I so don't want to do it. But we got Diplo ideas we can cancel, so it's worth. For the memes, guys. For the memes. We could take them out in 2 wars. But for the memes. Gotta make it 7 PUs if given the opportunity, right? For sure. Alrighty, you guys. Siege. Let's take legitimacy, why not? We actually benefit from legitimacy. You know, we don't want our legitimacy to get low. So I want to re-roll this guy, guys. I want to re-roll him again, but negative 50 prestige is a bit of an issue, apparently. GB hates it. Nations hate it when you're negative prestige. Let's just let our prestige get up a little bit, a bit of a buffer, before we reduce it again. Ah, I'm sad. We've spent like 150 so far. We literally have military points to blow, so I'm just doing it in areas like this. Ugh. Damn. Putting up resistance there in a fort level 1. And there it is. So we're doing good. Doing really good in these years lately. Doing really good. Winning wars before we've even finished overextending, which, with the exception of switching around. For the memes! Guys, it turns out that we've been lucky once or twice, one time. We've been lucky one time in my life. We've been lucky. Well, check it out. Check it out, lads. No troops in position as per usual, so quaking in my boots a little bit. But that's pretty cool. And it's going to be yet another long, painful war against the Commonwealth. Cool. But it should be easier than the previous ones, really, theoretically. War goal is Scandinavia, Stockholm, rather. Yeah. God dang it. Should focus him out. Wow. Who's the... Okay, we're not going to get excommunicated. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, gonna fight another massive... It's about time. It's about time, don't you guys think? It's about time we fight another massive, unproductive, extremely hard war against the OP Polish ideas while we're completely dependent on AI to help us over a nation which could be taken out in 2 wars. For the memes. For the memes, because we've PU'd pretty much all of Europe. It's going to be quite cool to take that. And we've got a lot of manpower. So why don't we shouldn't... Let's not stop there. Let's get another stack up and running. But obviously that's going to be next episode. Currently we're sitting in a situation where I can fully annex these nations who I am at war with. Which means we've done well spending our points. So it's a pretty good time to fight in that sense. And we literally have 7 PUs. Who is our other relation? Denmark. So we're literally going to have 7 subjects. We're over our relation slots in subjects, guys. Denmark is not a necessity, but still, we would be over our relation slots in personal unions alone. Lol. Lucky one time. This is such a weird game. Well, with that in mind, guys, I think that's a pretty good spot to end it, this episode. I hope you guys are excited. We've been here before, right? That's a bit annoying. We need to accumulate the Navy. We need to accumulate a lot of things, but first things first, we're going to do the separate piece in action. Yeah, well, you guys get the point. It's going to be a long, slow roll. Fort levels are looking real good in Scandinavia. Nice. Thank goodness, because I know for the most part there's some high level ass forts around here in the Commonwealth. But luckily for us, he's a dummy and he doesn't build it in his capital, even when his capital is vulnerable. So he's really dumb. Typical. But yeah, awesome. Awesome. Let's put our really extremely strong economy to good use fighting a good war like that. So hope you guys are excited as I am for this. Another personal union, haha. And I'll see you in the next episode.